Hello students, welcome to the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. Please subscribe the channel Easy Math with Siri. So what is trigonometry? The trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that provides a relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. This can be better understood with the name the trigonometry. It comes from the meaning of the tri means three, gon means sides, measure is the meaning of metric. So what does the trigonometry means? It is the measure of the three sides of a triangle. That is how the trigonometry, the name it came. So it is a branch of mathematics which deals with the right angled triangle. Let's name it as A, B and C. We know that the side opposite to the 90 degree or the right angle is called hypotenuse, right? That we know already. And if this is the angle C is theta, so which is opposite to that is AB. So AB is here, it is opposite side. So whereas side BC is next to the theta. So that is we call it as adjacent theta. So with this data we will arrive the relations for the different ratios of the trigonometry. So what are the different trigonometric ratios is the next question. So first one is sin theta, next one is cos theta and tan theta, and along with that we have some more thing, it is cosec theta, sec theta and also the cot theta. So what is sin theta is? Sin theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse, that is O by H. What is O here? AB. What is H here? AC. The H is nothing but hypotenuse. So what is the definition of cos theta? Cos theta, it says that adjacent to the angle, that is A to the ratio of its hypotenuse, that is AC. So what's the ratio we get here? BC to the ratio of AC. And the tan theta, it is the ratio of opposite by adjacent. So what is the opposite angle to the angle C here? It is AB. What is adjacent to the side? BC. So cosec theta is the ratio of hypotenuse to the opposite side. So what is the hypotenuse here? It is AC, and what's the opposite? It is AB. So similarly secant theta is given by the hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. So that is AC by BC. So cot theta is the ratio of adjacent side to the opposite side, that is BC divided by AB. So these are the trigonometric ratios. So from the observation we can establish a relation there, that so we can see here the cosec theta is hypotenuse by opposite, whereas sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. They are inverse of each other. Similarly, cos theta and secant theta are inverse of each other, which we can write here as sin theta is inverse of cosec theta, or cosec theta is inverse of sin theta. Similarly, we can write for the cos theta and secant theta. We can also write the relation for tan theta is the inverse of cot theta, and the cot theta is the inverse of tan theta. And along with that we can observe the one more relation, that tan theta is the opposite by adjacent. That's a ratio of sin theta by cos theta. So tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta, which implies cot theta, we know that it's a reverse of the tan theta. So that is cos theta divided by sin theta. So one thing we can remember the hints, which are the reverses. S tends to C and C tends to S. That's a reverse of that. That is sine is a reverse of C, that is cosec theta, and cos theta is the reverse of secant theta. So sine SC and CS. These hints can be utilized for the memorizing the relations of the trigonometric ratios. So where these relations are utilized is the next question. And we know that so one more thing will relate to the right angle triangle is Pythagoras theorem. So what is Pythagoras theorem? If ABC is the right angle triangle, it says that hypotenuse square of the hypotenuse is the summation of the squares of the other two sides. That is AC square is the summation of AB squares and BC squares. So this concept is utilized while solving the ratios in the problems. For example, let AB be 3 and BC be 4. So we have to and calculate all the trigonometric ratios. If it is the question, how to solve? We have to utilize the Pythagorean theorems to calculate the AC thing, and then we have to go for the sin theta and the cos theta. All the trigonometric ratios we have to calculate. How? We know that AB is 3 and BC is 4, but AC is not known. So how to calculate that? Using the Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is given by the AB square plus BC square. What is AB? That is 3. The 3 square. What is BC? The 4. That is 4 square. So that is nothing but 9 plus 16. What is 9 plus 16? It is 25. So AC is given by the square root of 25, that is 5. So now we'll rewrite the figure with the obtained dimensions A, B and C. So this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5. So if C is the angle theta, so what is the opposite? So this will become your opposite and this BC side will become your adjacent, and what the 5 will become the hypotenuse. What's my trigonometric ratio says that sin theta is the opposite by hypotenuse. That is nothing but AB by AC. So what is the AB here? It is 3. What is AC here? The 3, 5. The sin theta ratio for the given triangle is given by 3 by 5. Similarly, we can obtain for the remaining things like cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, right? What's the adjacent side? It is 4. What's the hypotenuse? It is 5, right? Similarly, we can obtain for the remaining ratios, that is tan theta is opposite by adjacent, that is AB by BC. So that is, what is AB here? 3 centimeter. What is BC here? It is 4 centimeter. So tan theta is given by the 3 by 4. The remaining trigonometric ratios we can use the relation to calculate, that is cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta, so that we can write it as directly the 5 by 3, or we can write it as hypotenuse by opposite side, that is AC by AB 5 by 3. So we can use the relation of the trigonometric, or we can use the basic definition to get the values. Similarly, we can get the secant theta. What is secant theta? Secant theta is the reverse of cos theta, right? So what is cos theta? We got it as 4 by 5. So reverse of that it will be 5 by 4. The denominator will becomes to the numerator and numerator will become the denominator. So next thing is the cot theta. What is the cot theta? Cot theta is the reverse of tan theta, right? We just learned what's the relation between the cot theta and the tan theta. What is tan theta? We got 3 by 4. So we will get the cot theta as 4 by 3. This is how we utilize the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the other sides, which is unknown side. It may be anything. Then using the relations, we calculate the sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, and remaining three we can use the relation between the trigonometry, or using the basic definition also we can arrive at the right solution.